Ionia has always been a land of wild magic. Its vibrant people and powerful spirits seeking to live in harmony. But sometimes this peaceful equilibrium does not come easily. Sometimes it needs to be kept in check. The Kinko are the self-appointed keepers of Ionia's sacred balance. The Order's loyal acolytes walk the spirit and material realms, mediating conflict between them and, when necessary, intervening by force. Born among their ranks was AKALI, daughter of Mayhem Yomantati, the renowned Fist of Shadow. Mayhem and her partner, Tano, raised their daughter within the Kinko Order under the watchful leadership of Grandmaster Kusho, the Eye of Twilight. Whenever her parents were called away, other members of the Order stepped in as Kali's surrogate family. Keenan, the Heart of the Tempest, spent many hours with the young girl, teaching her shuriken techniques and emphasizing speed and agility over strength. AKALI was a precious child and soaked up the knowledge like a sponge. It became clear to all that she would follow her parents' path. Along with the Grandmaster's son and appointed successor Shen, she would lead a new generation dedicated to preserving Ionia's balance. But the balance can be fleeting. The Order found itself divided. A wayward acolyte named Zed returned and clashed violently with Kusho, wresting power into a bloody coup. AKALI fled into eastern mountains along with Mayhem, Shin, Kennen, and a handful of other acolytes. Sadly, Tanu was not among them. Zed's transformation of the Kinko into the merciless Order of Shadow was almost complete. But as the new Eye of Twilight, Shen intended to rebuild what had been lost. They would return to the Kinko's three fundamental philosophies: the true imperiality of watching stars, the passage of judgment in course in the sun, and the elimination of imbalance by pruning the tree. Even though they were now few, they would train neophytes to restore and grow their numbers once more. When AKALI came of age at 14, she formally entered her Kinko training, determined to succeed her mother as the new Fist of Shadow. She was a prodigious fighter and mastered the Kama and Kunai, a hand-held sickle and throwing dagger. Though she did not possess the magical abilities of many of her fellow acolytes, she proved to all she was worthy of the title, allowing her mother to step down and help mentor the neophytes. But Akali's soul was restless and her eyes were open, though the Kinko and the Order of Shadow had come to an easy accord in the wake of the Noxian invasion of Ionia. She saw that her homeland continued to suffer. She questioned whether they were truly fulfilling their purpose. Pruning the tree was meant to eliminate those who threatened the sacred balance. Yet Shen would always urge restraint. He was holding her back. All the mantras and meditations could quiet her spirit. But such platitudes would not defeat their adversaries. Her youthful precautiousness turned to outright disobedience. She argued with Chen, she defied him, and she took down Ionia's enemies her way. In front of the whole order, she declared the impotence of the Kinko, all its talk of spiritual balance and patience accomplishing little. Ionians were dying in the material realm, and that was the realm Akali would defend. She was going to be an assassin. She did not need the Order anymore. Shen let her go without a fight, knowing this was a path that Akali must walk alone. Perhaps that path would bring her back one day, but that would be for her to decide.